Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Alright, today's video we're going to check out the guild raids or union raids, and I want to talk a little bit about Power Alice combo that I figured, not many players are talking about, so I think this is going to be a very decent combo out there. So if you guys are not aware, what is the synergy between Power and Alice? Alice has a very unique passive ability where it improves charge damage and charge speed. Now, charge damage and charge speed, this means that it's going to help sniper users and also the rocket launcher users, because it means that it takes faster for them to charge up the bar, right, whenever you activate your skill. So let me see if I can show you for Power's perspective. Notice that bar every time you charge up, it's going to be way faster, alright? And this especially, you don't really need to charge it all the way. It really depends. Definitely it improves the damage, but if you want to, you can just spam it, right? Ideally, if you are autoing, the AI is autoing for you, they tend to always charge it to 100%. That's just how the AI is controlling it. So this is going to be against this plate, plate boss. And right now, the team consists of Pepper, we have Power, we have Alice, and then we have Drake and Rupee. Now let me show you guys a little bit of the damage so far. Right now you can see Alice and Power is going to be the one that deals the most damage. Drake coming in close second, and surprisingly Rupee. They are all very even. Alright, so all of these are very even. They have somewhat even gears, except for Power. I think Power has Power and Alice has one of the weaker gears, but I do think my Rupee has very strong gear. So the thing is, this is going to be much more of a balanced team. Pepper is going to provide everyone with heals. Ideally, if you want to, you can manual her so that she will be able to activate heal. Anyone that needs heal, they will be able to get that from her. So Power is here for damage. Alice and Drake is to support everyone, all the other damage dealers. And then Rupee, is there for damage as well. So, you have one burst 1 and the main slot, and then you have one burst 2, which is Rupee herself, and you have 3 burst 3. Now, if you guys are not aware, make sure you set your burst 3 accordingly, right? So in this case, we're gonna have Power and Alice. They are going to alternate between the burst 3. Drake will not activate the burst, but you don't need Drake to activate the burst. Drake is there just mostly for the passive skill. Alright, that's going to be more than enough. Improving the hit rate. Hit rate is not going to be that big of a deal for both Power and Alice, but the attack boost is going to be much more of a significant help for sure. Now, let's look at the damage again. Surprising, okay? So I'm kind of curious if this is going to bring me close to about... Usually, if something can score me close to 60 million, I will consider that a pretty average. Now I'm fighting against a level 6 boss. And yeah, for level 6 bosses, they tend to have very high HP as well. Unfortunately, this boss doesn't do that much. This is a mock battle, right? The boss doesn't do that much damage as a whole. Alright, so we have 10 seconds left. Let's have a look at the damage overall. So most likely Power is going to carry this. Do keep in mind, Power actually has the cube equipped, right? The resilience cube. Make sure you guys give that so that she is able to reload faster. Okay, so I was able to get 60 million. So I would say this is a very good staple team. It works for a lot of bosses. So right now you can see 9 million from Pepper, Power, and Alice is going to do 15.5 and 17 million respectively. Alice is quite strong actually for this particular boss. And then Drake and Rupee is going to do 10 million respectively. I would say this is a universal strategy. If it makes sense, it works for all the bosses based on what I've tried. It works for Plate. It works decently for Blacksmith. Maybe you get one-shotted once in a while. Modernia, this is going to be tough, of course. If you're trying to destroy the core early on, yes, it works for her as well. But it's going to work the best for Plate, Blacksmith, and Termite. Alright, so these are the ones that, again, let me show you guys in this particular one. For the other two, Blacksmith and Modernia, it's going to be a little bit more annoying because those boss can one-shot you, alright? So the one-shot is going to be an annoying mechanic. So this is going to push you. Hopefully this can be future reference for some of you guys if you're trying to build a team. I usually try to put this on a separate team. Notice I'm not using any meta characters right here. If you consider any of this meta at all, usually I know most majority of the players, their main team, their main damage dealer is going to be Litter, and then you're going to have your Scarlet Modernia, and then you're going to have your Senti to protect them, to shield them up, alongside with, depending, right, some of the players might use Drake in that team, some players might go for me, that team, I tend to put Rapunzel as well, so that's going to be on a separate main team. So this is going to be on another team overall. And right there, Pepper died. I don't know what happened right there. Let's restart that. You can always, if some of your character die and you're trying to, try to get the perfect run, feel free to restart. So for this boss, it's ideally recommended for you to manual a little bit, because if you don't, the bombs can actually kill you. Alright, so that's the one thing that you want to be careful. Bombs are usually very annoying, and if you have like, the thing is, you don't want to bring a sniper rifle team. Okay, look at this. So this is when you want to like target the bombs per se, and therefore none of your character dies, right? And then you can just relax for a bit and now aim again at the top. That's very important. If the AI doesn't seem to know how to aim or target at the bomb specifically flying towards you, that's something that you have to look out yourself as a player. Alright, so one thing to talk about is the sniper rifle team. I've tried it with Himeno. It doesn't work in Union raids because of these bombs that fly towards you. Ideally, rocket launcher tend to clear them faster because of the AoE, right? Makes a lot of sense. I have a feeling there's going to be a bomb flying out soon. Now, I've made a couple of statements before in my previous Union raid boss guide. Especially once you go to level 5, level 6 bosses, Pepper is going to shine slightly more than Litter. I actually do think so. Nothing against Litter. Litter is strong and all. Okay, let me focus. There's bombs coming. Okay, Alice almost died right there. Yeah, because Pepper provides the heal, and survivability ideally tends to be more important most of the time, right, than pure damage. Litter is going to have the highest, the best attack buffs for sure, but the truth is, you ideally want to be able to sustain. If your character dies, you do less damage, and that's just how your team usually tends to fall apart. And Alice died right there. That's unfortunate. Okay, so it's going to be Rupee and Power all up to them. So the moment you have one character down, that's going to be a little bit unfortunate. And we got about 50. Wow, that is impressive actually. That is actually impressive because earlier with the other boss we got 60 million, this one we got 56 million, but Alice died sort of early on, and then we have someone else die along the way. Okay, so Rupee 15, 13 million for Power. Again, Power is a strong contender for a burst tree if you are lacking a Pilgrim character. Obviously, I think Scarlet Modernia is still going to be one of the strongest character in the game right now for burst 3 slots, but Power is definitely up there. Just to show you guys my gear, this can be improved. I'm still using a tier 8, hopefully I'll get a tier 9 eventually, but yeah, this is the current gears that I have. Also, make sure to give her the Resilience Cube, best cube in slot for Power. Hopefully she'll be able to help you out for the rest of the Union raids moving forward, or any bosses. I'm pretty sure this is going to be quite flexible for, unless it's specifically towards interception bosses. But yeah, she's quite good overall. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.